What's the true cost of free or cheap? It depends. That's the very short answer, but I have some more detail for you. So, free or cheap? Call them both, consider them both as the same. What I'm mainly talking about here is your website. I talk about blogging software, I talk about WordPress, and there are a lot of free versions of developing a website. I do not recommend it, and it's the answer is kind of convoluted, but let me explain what can happen. Give you examples. So Google owns blogger.com. You can hop on blogger.com and create a website in minutes. In fact, I think in seconds. You can even buy a domain name, bring in the domain name and have it run on blogger.com. Doesn't cost you a single penny. They do all the heavy lifting for you, and most of your viewers would be none the wiser. Now WordPress, our preferred option, have the same. They have at wordpress.com their free version where it's self-hosted, it's hosted by WordPress. You don't have to do anything, and you can just build your blog and talk to your customers, talk to anyone. It doesn't cost you a single penny. However, WordPress also have the downloadable version, and they keep that at wordpress.org. You should be using the wordpress.org version. But if you use a good hosting solution such as the one we recommend, HostGator, loads of people, millions of people use HostGator. They have wordpress.org, the download version, inbuilt into their hosting panel. And as you'll see on if you're a member of the Owners Club, and you should be at marketingforowners.com, look for anything that says join the Owners Club. It's free. Why wouldn't you? But if you're in there, we'll have videos and explanations as to how to set up with HostGator, how to set up WordPress step by step. But it's just a few clicks because it's built into the hosting. Now, why that would be on paid hosting. So you pay for HostGator, you pay. Why would you? Let me explain. When you build something for free, it is free. There is a limit to what it can do. People don't add as much development. They quite often use the free product to bring you in, and then at a later date want you to upsell you to the premium product. That's how much of the world works. Supermarkets have buy one get one free offers. They advertise in a paper, knowing that once you get in that supermarket, you're going to buy other stuff while you're there. You're not going to come just for that. That's to get you in. And it's the same with blogs and with other things. Now, of course, some social media slightly different, but they have different advertising models. Google will try and encourage you to put their AdSense and their and to pay, to earn money from ads that they earn money from. That's how they're going to do it. But what will happen, or what can happen, and I know it's happened to people, is you may do something on your blog. You've spent years and years churning out daily posts, weekly posts, pouring your heart and soul into it. It's all done, all those images. One day, you do something that is against Google's terms of service. One day, your site disappears. You have a message from Google saying your site has been taken down because of you're breaking our terms of service. You may have no idea what you did. You may have done nothing wrong, and you may be accidentally caught up. Even more reason to say, I have no idea what I did wrong. Google do not answer. Google have millions of customers. They don't have time to talk to you about your one free site that they think you broke the rules. It would all be gone. It's exactly the same with WordPress.com. This has happened to so many people. Just Google Blogger shut my site or WordPress cancelled my site. You will find story after story, everyone pleading innocence. Who knows? There's no comeback. It's done. Now, if you cannot afford to put your business on a website that costs you $3, $4, $5 a month to host, then just don't bother. Please stop business, go back to sitting at home watching the TV and eating potato chips or crisps, whatever you do, because you should, if you're taking a business seriously, you can afford these things. Do it properly. If you had a shop, would you consider a shop with windows and brick walls? Or would you consider just setting up some market stalls somewhere that you pack up and take home every night? Exactly. It's the same with your website. Take it seriously. Now, of course, there are examples where free is a good thing. A lot of the tools that we recommend are free to use. Something, for instance, the other day I've written about Trello as a project management and to-do listing. Trello is free. They have a premium version if you wish to go up to that. We recommend Insightly as a CRM. Insightly have a free level. They have a premium one, and of course they're hoping that you're going to love it so much that you pay for the premium one. Sites such as Facebook and Twitter. Take Facebook. Facebook appears to be free. Well, it is free. However, for business, as a business page, if you wish to be seen, you're going to have to pay for Facebook ads. Stick with the free version. Don't do any ads. You're not going to get much traction. Your efforts are going to be wasted. Do not do it. It's not worth it. There are other quotes or analogies. People say, do not build your property on rented land. Own it. Now, we actually say, don't rent it, own it. Because we're marketing for owners, okay? Yeah, get me? But please consider free is not always good. It's not good for you, not good for your future. The downside is huge, but if the tools are there and they're going to give you a free version, things like Canva is free to use, it's wonderful. Maybe one day they'll charge a membership, but make the most of it while it's free, while they're offering it to you. That's different. That's a tool to do extra. When it's crucial, like your website, your hosting, do not use free. And even with cheap, if your web host advertises themselves as cheap hosting, you are going to get cheap service. It costs a lot of money to provide the infrastructure, to provide telephone or ticket service 24/7 and on Christmas Day, holidays, etc. Just consider that. Okay. Now, as we've mentioned, WordPress, today's Toolbox Tuesday tip is for WordPress.org. We strongly recommend you get it via your hosting company because it's then all built in and integrated. But if you have to do it, you can always download it and get someone on Fiverr to install it for you if you wish to do it that way. But you should be using quality hosting that has it built in. WordPress.org, not WordPress.com, just as I said. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.